RoseN'Hook Publishing presents The Frog and the Fly by Corey A. Rose. Below the shimmering surface of the ornate backyard pond, life thrived. The water, tinted in a mesmerizing greenish-blue hue, reflected the sunlight like 1,000 tiny mirrors. At the heart of this aquatic paradise stood a stone statue, weathered with age-green stains from the years of algae growth. It was an old statue of a cherub, a baby with stone wings, frozen in a pose, its lips puckered, and doubling as a fountain, when the electric motor worked, would seem to spit water from its mouth, aerating the pond naturally. Beneath a broad lily pad, a small frog perched, its sleek green-brown skin blending seamlessly with the surrounding foliage. The frog's eyes, like polished black beads, darted around the underwater world it called home. Small fish flitted by their iridescent scales, catching the light as they chased after minuscule insects. Its speckled green-brown skin blended seamlessly with the surroundings, making it almost invisible to the casual observer. From this vantage point, the frog observed the comings and goings of its tiny world. The frog's attention was soon captivated by a tiny fly darting in erratic zigzag patterns above the water's surface. Its translucent wings moving impossibly fast, keeping the fat morsel airborne above the water's surface. The frog's instincts kicked in as it tracked the movements of the fly, noting the presence of its clutch mates, siblings born from the same egg site, also eyeing the elusive insect from its own hiding place amongst the reeds. Sensing the opportunity slipping away, the frog knew it had to act swiftly. With a slow and deliberate crawl, it ascended the lily pad, its eyes never leaving the target. The frog's muscles tensed, ready for the decisive moment. Just as his clutch mate prepared to strike, the frog leaped into action. Its powerful legs pushed the lily pad down into the water, creating a makeshift launch pad. The momentum propelled the frog upward at an angle, but as it reached for the fly with its long, pink, and sticky tongue, small air currents disrupted its trajectory. In a split second, the fly changed direction, narrowly avoiding the frog's lunge. The brother falling back to earth watched as sister frog's aim was true. With a swift flick of her own sticky tongue, she captured the elusive insect midair, rolling it into her mouth with precision, flipping her body to gently land back in the vegetation she sprang from. The brothers' unsuccessful hunt was met with a splash as the frog, disappointed but undeterred, landed back in the water with a swimmer's grace. He croaked once, a grunt of disappointment aimed at his thriving clutch mate and himself as he broke the water's surface. Regaining composure, his arms and legs moving him through the water in quick but silent spurts, he swam back to his secluded spot, his head poking up under the lily pad, barely visible from underneath, waiting patiently for another opportunity at a tasty bug. As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the pond, the frog's eyes gleamed with anticipation. In this tranquil backyard oasis, the cycle of life continued, and as the day wore on, the frog remained vigilant, ever ready for the next chance to indulge in a delectable meal. And though the fly had evaded him this time, the pond, the frog knew, would provide.
Zooming on that plot of land, a small pond, a universe all its own. A cherub statue, weathered and old, spits water's life across the rocks. A frog, a hunter, green and still, beneath the lily, his stomach he wanted to fill. Well, a frog can hop and a fly can fly, and underneath that blue sky, Mother Nature watches with a smile. She knows just as well as I that even though it's just a frog and a fly, something's gotta eat something. A fly, a speck, a darting gleam. The fly is fine for all it seems. With muscles tensed, a silent leap to grasp the prize, a silent creep. His tongue extended way outside, hoping for that hunter's pride. Well, a frog can hop and a fly can fly, and underneath that blue sky, Mother Nature watches with a smile. She knows just as well as I that even though it's just a frog and a fly, something's gotta eat something. I watched watched it soar, a tiny speck, a fleeting moment, my eyes in check. I tried to leap, but that fly hit the deck. I guess I'll have to try again. Well, a frog can hop and a fly can fly, and underneath that blue sky, Mother Nature watches with a smile. She knows just as well as I that even though it's just a frog and a fly, something's gotta eat something. Well, he missed that fly, yes he did, but in the end that frog got ready to try again. And it got me thinking as I made a rhyme that maybe if I ever find a dime, I'll call up a friend of mine.
Hey Merle, I just saw the biggest frogs you ever saw. I'll bet they taste like chicken.
Well, a frog can hop and a fly can fly, and underneath that blue sky, Mother Nature watches with a smile. She knows just as well as I that even though it's just a frog and a fly, that I love me some good old frog legs.
Yes, I do.